Hello everyone. Um, I can see probably a few people have joined. So if you can hear me, just let me know in the chat. Okay, good. Um, you were doing the course with Applied AI. Did you complete it? If so, what happened after completing the course? The company sold itself, right? Yeah. So they have been bought by Scalar, I guess. And yeah, I took that course to learn or maybe to have some good foundations to build upon because I wanted to do my masters, and it was actually a really good course and I really liked it. I learned quite a lot from it, and also they went into quite a lot of depth for each and every topic. They explained maths in a very easy to understand way, so I really enjoyed learning from that course. But the thing is, at that time it was quite affordable, around 30,000 Indian rupees, but now it's like what, 2 lakhs or something. So now it has become really very expensive, and there are some very affordable alternatives to that. I personally like the teaching of applied AI course as compared to any other courses, but then you can always go to YouTube channel of various other courses and see how they are teaching there, and if you like their teaching on YouTube, probably you will like their teaching in the course as well. So there are some affordable alternatives like iNeuron and also CloudX Lab. I think Gobi is also there, something like that. So yeah, these are some of the affordable options which you can still look into, and they seem to be really good courses. Is University of Westminster good for data science, and how is the job market for full stack developer with 1 year experience in India? For full stack developers, I think there are still jobs, but again, uh, saying whether a job market is good or not, it's a very relative term. So if I talk about, is it good as compared to last year, so maybe not, but yeah, there are lots and lots of jobs for a full stack developer, and actually full stack developers are in more demand as compared to any other IT related jobs, so that's a good thing to know. And about data science course at Westminster University, I personally did not find it to be very helpful, the course content from the university. So that's why I did not include that particular university in my university, like the list of affordable universities. So yeah, that's there. Hi Springboard. I think you really like Java. That's why you named your profile as Springboard. As compared to India with React and Java Spring Boot. Indian job market is actually really huge as compared to UK. So, and also even in terms of in terms of the number of jobs and things like that. Definitely in India you will have more number of jobs if we just compare it with India. So that's there. Where are you? Where are you currently? Are you studying or working? So I'm currently in the UK and I am working. What topic about is this Q&A. Anything related to uh, study abroad, related to data science. My channel usually revolves around data science topics. So in general, we talk about how's data science job market, which university could be good, um, things like that. So yeah, it usually revolves around data science. Spring Boot jobs are not there in India, I can guarantee, because most of the companies are moving towards JavaScript frameworks like React and Node.js. So that's why it is decreasing uh, for Spring Boot. But then there are some bigger companies like uh, Infosys and TCS. They still work on a lot of legacy systems. So there they use these languages like Java quite extensively, and bit of Spring Boot and things like that. So yeah, uh, that is true. I hope some recruiter is watching. React and Flutter are trending right now. That's what I have seen. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I'm doing my bachelor's in data science, but there are no professors. So I'm doing self study from YouTube. Any channel you suggest for data science? So if you want to learn statistics for data science, I have a playlist on my channel, so you can probably follow that. And for machine learning and deep learning part, I think Krishnaik's channel is good, so you can probably look into that. And there is another channel called 365 Data Science, I guess. So that is again a very good channel. So these are some of the channels you can probably follow. Trying for September 23 intake. Is it still worth coming to UK in this recession, considering I have a job in India? So as you already have a job in India, I would say continuing it, because it is risky. Uh, I would say the right question to ask here is whether it will be risky to come at this time. So yes, it will be risky, because you don't know in which direction things will go. This Russia-Ukraine war is looking like it's a never ending war, and a lot of things are going on. Even in US recently, a bank collapsed, so uh, it can have a very huge impact on other job markets, or even in general any market as well. So right now it's better to be in the job which you are already doing, and probably after a year or two you can see how things are panning out, and probably based on that you can decide. So that's what I'm going to suggest right now. But then again, at the end of the day, it should be your decision, and you should see which will work better for you. Yeah. Also, I want to start a data science club in my college, but I have no idea what type of stuff to plan as activity. So I can probably help you with that. If you need any kind of help or support, you can reach out to me. You can find my email address uh, in about section, so you will be able to find my email address there, and you can just email me, and then there we can probably discuss about things, and we can probably plan accordingly, and I can probably tell you what all things you would need and what type of activities you can conduct. I can also help you uh, with conducting some sessions if I get some time. So yeah, I can probably help you with that, and I think that could be a very good thing to do, because you will be spreading quite a lot of knowledge, and it can be a very good initiative to do that kind of thing in your college. So yeah, you can surely reach out to me. You're welcome, Jay. Right now job market is in a stable position. Yeah, I think so. Yes, of course, Indian job market is, I mean, Indian job market has also taken a bit of hit if we just compare year on year, but still it is in a much better position as compared to any other location. So yeah, that's there. So yeah, if you already have a job, I think it's a better option to stay put and just wait for the market to revive. And the good thing about doing a masters in UK is it's just for 1 year. So if market starts to revive, you will finish your masters in just 1 year, and then you can be in a job market before the market gets saturated. So uh, I think you can plan like that as well. You're welcome, Spring Boot. Or you can probably tell me your name. I will call you that if you don't like being called Spring Boot. How long does it take for offer letter from Newcastle University? So I had applied in December, and I received my offer in Feb or maybe March. So you can say around 2 to 3 months. So yeah, but it again depends quite a lot on how many people are applying, based on your profile and what type of competition you have. So it depends quite a lot, but I think by the end of March you should receive an offer if you have applied in December or January. So yeah. I applied for Newcastle University at 17th of January. Still I didn't get offer from them. How much time do I have to wait for their offer? So yeah, like I told you, uh, it usually takes 2 to 3 months. So wait till the end of March or maybe uh, early April. By that time I think you should be able to receive something. um, if not, then you can probably reach out to admission team and ask how much time it will take and why there is a delay. So they will be able to tell you something. Any resources you recommend to learn AWS neural network, image recognition, and object detection? So all these things are quite interesting and trendy, especially I would say AWS. It is not directly linked to data science, but the thing is most of the companies are using these cloud infrastructure now, so it's good to have these cloud technologies under your belt. It can be AWS, it can be GCP, it can be Azure. So you can have all those kind of things. Neural network is very trending. So as and when this data is increasing, most of the companies are trying to move towards neural network. But then there are companies like health sector, they prefer to stay with machine learning more, because machine learning models are more interpretable as compared to deep learning or neural nets. Neural nets are mostly black box sort of thing. They do perform quite well when you have huge amount of data, but then they don't tell you why they are making a particular decision. So for medical purpose or in medical sector, I think it is important for them to understand why a model is making certain decisions. So that is their image recognition. In almost all sorts of field, image recognition could be a good thing. So yes, you can definitely look into all those things, it's good. But as you are doing your data science course, it's important for you to understand those core concepts in a much better way. And you need to have a very strong hold over machine learning before you jump into neural nets. So that's what I would suggest. Hey, how is the job? It's good actually. I'm enjoying it. So it's a I'm working for Stanley Black and Decker. So they make these hardware tools and industrial tools, power tools. So they have like wide range of tools. And I went to the office, and the office is very, it is in a proper work site. So they have their shop, they are doing a lot of manufacturing sort of thing there. So I got to use few tools yesterday or day before yesterday. I tried nail gun. It was fun to do that. So I'm really enjoying it. And also um, I just finished my first week there. So I'm getting to know all type of people from different departments, and what they are doing, what we already have, and in which direction we are moving. So I'm just trying to understand everything and trying to connect dots, and trying to get my head around that. So I'm still in the process of getting to know everyone, and getting to know what things I can find where, and again getting access and stuff. So it's just those things. But then all my colleagues have been really helpful, and they they're very willing to help me to understand anything. Whenever I ask them any query, they are always there to help. So it's a very engaging and very welcoming environment, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So it's been just a month, it's just a week. But yeah, it feels like that I have been there for like months, because people are just very friendly there. So yeah, I'm really enjoying my time there. What are the chances of getting sponsored job after completing masters from UK? Again, it's a very tough question. So if you are someone who has lot of experience, like 5 6 7 years of experience, or even if you have like 3 4 years of experience, and when you go for some sort of senior role and not the graduate roles or the junior level role or the starting role, you have chances of getting sponsorship. But if you are someone who is a fresher and you are just starting out in a field, then I think it is bit hard to get a sponsorship. How is Essex University? I received an offer for Essex for applied data science. So Essex University is a good one. Their course content, I like it. So, and also it is quite popular among international students. I've seen quite a lot of people inquiring about Essex. So overall, I have a good impression about the university considering their course content. If I didn't get offer from Newcastle University, is QMUL is a good choice. I have offer from Birmingham, Durham, QMUL, Cardiff. Please suggest me. Sure. I think, I mean, I had applied for Newcastle and for QMUL too, because I personally felt like QMUL has a very good and robust uh, selection of modules and the course content. So it is a good university, and their assessment is a mix of both. So they do conduct some exams, and they do have lot of evaluations based on your projects and coursework that you do. So it has a mix of both. So if you like exams, you have that. If you like purely practical stuff, then you have courseworks as well. So yeah, I think QMUL could be a good option. My personal reason for not choosing QMUL or for choosing Newcastle over QMUL was few factors. Like staying in London was really expensive, so that was something. Next, Newcastle has purely uh, practical assessment, I would say, or based on coursework and the projects that you do. So that was again something which I found to be very important. So those were the two things. And also, the at that time the fees of Newcastle University was relatively cheaper as compared to QMU, and I also got some scholarship from Newcastle University. So those were the few deciding factor. So that's why I chose Newcastle University over QMU. But if we just talk about the overall course content and overall university, so I think QMUL again is a very good university. How about MSc Data Analytics from Strathclyde University? So I posted this comment last week on my last live stream, so I will quickly go to that and I will read out that particular comment for you. So MSc Data Analytics course at University of Strathclyde. I like the data science course more as they are covering big data as part of their core modules, and the machine learning part is in the optional module. So if you like, you can pick machine learning as well. So that's what I said. So I have a positive view on data analytics course offered by University of Strathclyde. Hi bro, how are you? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well too. Are you still looking for DS jobs? Keep up the great work. No, I have found a job and I have already started. It's already been a week since I joined. So yeah, that's what. And I also talked briefly about the how I feel about the particular job. If you just go back like 10-15 minutes from now, I think you will be able to see that in today's live stream. Where are your colleagues from? Mostly. So it's a very, I mean, I would say it's an international business. So here in the UK, most of my teammates are from UK, but on a daily basis, I interact with people from Germany, I interact with people from uh, China. They are based in US. So I have teammates or colleagues from throughout the world. But if I talk about the team which is based here, uh, they are mostly from UK. Hi bro, I got offer from University of St Andrews, Newcastle University, Cardiff University, University of Sheffield, University of Liverpool for MSc Computer Science. Which is best? Now for computer science courses, I personally think University of St Andrews should be the best option. So if I had to pick one, I would probably go for University of St Andrews. So that would be my pick. What about Coventry University for data science and computational intelligence? So even I had applied for this particular course, and I like the course content. That's why I applied. And also Coventry University is again quite popular among international students. They don't have a very high fees, so that again plays a very good role. So overall, I think it's a good university. How's Kingston University for data science? Uh, I think I mm, no, it was not on the last slide. Yeah. So, anyways, it's a good university, and I have suggested people who have budget of around 20k pounds, so they can probably look into Kingston University. It is located in a good location. It offers a good course content as well. So yeah, I think it could be a good option. MSc Computer Science and MSc Robotics, which one is best for future career in UK? Yeah, robotics is fine, but I would still say that computer science should be there for a very long time. So yeah, that's just my opinion. But mm, if you just think about it, a computer science graduate can work as a software developer, web developer. They can get into data science as well. They can look into VR. They can get into gaming industry. So you have quite a lot of options when you do computer science. But when you do robotics, you are very much going to be in that particular sector. But it also comes down to you which one you would like to be in. So if you really like robotics, and if you want to get into that, then I think robotics should be the way to go for, because if you like something and you do that, no matter what, even if there is just one job, you will be able to get it because you really love it and you like doing it. So you will try to make yourself the best possible candidate in that particular sector. So you will be learning quite a lot of things on your own. So if you really like robotics, I think you should just go for it without worrying about uh, how many jobs are there or not. But if you are still not sure, then I think going with computer science would be a better option. How is Queen's University of Belfast for business analytics? I know their data analytics course is really good. Um, I don't remember their business analytics course content, so I can't really comment on it. So what I will do is maybe I had looked into. It's just I look into quite a lot of various courses from a lot of different universities, so it's really hard to remember everything on top of my mind. So I will just make a note of it, and I will let you know in the comment section once the live stream is over. Or if you can just post a comment in the comment section, I will reply to your comment. But I checked applied AI course, but they're not accepting people now. So what would you suggest? Where should I pursue a course so that we have our basics clear? Um, I I would suggest going for iNeuron or CloudX Lab. Their course content is like amazing. They are covering quite a lot of things, and uh, Krishnaik's teaching is also good. If you want to know how he teaches and whether you are comfortable with his teaching, in that case, you can just go to his YouTube channel. You can see he has taught quite a lot of. I think he has covered the whole machine learning playlist and also deep learning. So you can check out his channel and see if you like it. And if you end up liking it, then probably you can go for iNeuron. You can also look at YouTube channel of CloudX Lab. There also they have posted quite a lot of videos, explanation videos, so there also you will get good understanding. So I think these two platforms are really good and they are very affordable. So yeah, that's what I can suggest. I got offer for data science and applications, University of Essex. Is it uh, is it good move to come to UK in this current scenario of recession? Currently working as support analyst, want to move to data field. Mm, Again, it's kind of risky to uh, come at this time, because if you also just think about it, a lot of people have lost their job, so there have been lot of layoffs recently, so they are in job market. Some people will think about maybe further study, so they will also join master's course, and lot of people are also coming straight away from their bachelor's after gaining some experience as well. So there are a lot of people looking forward to do their further studies, and you will also be coming for your studies. So once you will go to job market, there will be so many people in the job market, and right now things are not looking good, and I don't know how long it will take to recover. Recently Silicon Valley Bank collapsed, so that was a huge thing, and it might be having some severe impact on various other markets as well. So uh, things are not really good. So you are working already, so I would say just stay put there, keep working, and probably you can look for a transition within the company if you are able to do so. And probably after a year or so you can see if things are looking to move in a positive direction, then you can plan for masters. So if you have option to delay your masters, then I would highly suggest to do so. Machine learning, Python, R, programming, statistics, marketing, analytics are few modules I remember. So yeah, if these are the modules, it's fine. But as a business analyst, you don't really need to know machine learning. So that is, I would say, I mean, yeah, if you know some basics of machine learning, that's fine. But I think instead of that, if they cover how to understand a particular business, and if they get deeper into uh, converting a business problem to a technical problem, I think that would be much more helpful than having a machine learning module. But yeah, if they are already covering that aspect along with machine learning, then it could be a good course. What about part-time jobs in San Andreas? So I don't really know much about this, so you will have to probably reach out to uh, students who have completed their course from University of St. Andrews, and you can probably ask someone who has experience of living around that area. So yeah, that's the thing. So I don't really have much idea about that. But what about the course content of data science in Kingston University? Is it good and up to date to make ourselves industry ready? Want to know from you as you are working in this field. Fundamental programming, machine learning in AI, statistics, data science project, and some of the modules I remember. Yeah, so these are the modules you need actually. You need programming, you need machine learning and deep learning. So that is also covered. Statistics again, something which is very important, and you need to do some projects to get to gain some experience and confidence that you will be able to carry out a data science project right from collection of the data to the end. So yeah, the data science course at Kingston University is a good one. What different fields require a data scientist other than tech, fintech, healthcare? All the fields would need data scientist. All companies are collecting data. All the sectors are having huge amount of data now. So all sorts of business would need a data scientist. What is your view on data science in University of Surrey? So it's been a while. I haven't looked into their course contents. I don't remember exactly. So if you can just put down some of the major modules, I can probably tell, or maybe I will just take a note of it and I will let you know in the comment section. So you just make comment, like just copy this chat and post it in the comment section so that I can reply to you once the live stream is over. In data analytics, is it only Python up to EDA, SQL, Power BI, statistics needed to get job? This needed in case of India right now, but what is the scenario in UK? It's the same. These are the important skills that you need to know for a data analyst role. So yeah, uh, if you know all these things properly, then it should be sufficient enough. Is web scraping often used by a data scientist? Um, it very much depends on your task. Some companies do require web scraping, some companies don't. So if you are, let's say, working for a hospital, yeah, so if you are working for a hospital and they have collected all the data, they have it stored in the database, so you don't really need to do a web scraping there. But then if you are working for a hospital, but then you are working for uh, marketing team or for customer feedback team, in that case you probably will have to do web scraping. You will go to that hospital's social media, you will scrape a lot of data from there to analyze, to see people's sentiment and things like that. So in that case you will have to do web scraping. So it very much depends on which department you're working for. So even if you're working for a bank, if you're working for claims department, then probably you don't need to do web scraping. But if you're doing for, again, customer feedback team or for marketing team, then you might need to do web scraping. So I think if you are going more towards marketing and customer related uh, roles, then you might need to do web scraping. But if you are more in the core business side, if I have to say, then probably you don't need to do web scraping. You're welcome, Krishna. I scored 7.62 CGPA in my bachelor's at VTU. I have applied for Newcastle University also. Could I get admission? Their acceptance rate is 87% according to some sources. Wanted to know from you. Uh, yeah, acceptance rate is around 87. I don't know about that. I think even I read the same thing, but it also depends a lot on how many people are applying and how many seats they have. Last year I had around 100 to 110 or maybe 120 people in my batch, so that's what there. But then if lots and lots of people are applying for a particular university, they can't just have 87% of the people from that. So it also depends how many people are interested in that particular university and how many people are applying for that university. But if you have that much CGPA, it's fine. But you also need other things like if you have done some projects or certifications, that would be good. And if you have some experience, that would be much better. So yeah, just your bachelor's score won't uh, won't make it certain that you will get a seat. But yeah, you have a good CGPA, so I think you have a good chance there. I think the chat is lagging. Yeah, I'm receiving all the chats now. Yeah, after completing undergraduate in data science, should one go for MBA or PG in data science? So MBA is mostly on managerial side, and PG data science is a more technical course. So again, you have to decide: do you like more of technical stuff, or do you like those soft skills like managing people and getting to know who is doing what and things like that? So if you like more of a technical stuff, you really like to get your hands dirty with data and things like that, then I think PG data science would be a better option. But if you like those managerial stuff, then MBA would be a better option. But then also you need to keep in mind that you cannot become a manager by just doing MBA. You need some experience. So probably if you do MBA, you might get into HR side, but then I think your undergraduate won't have any value because you would have learned quite a lot of technical stuff. And then when you get into HR side, I think it's just my opinion, but you have to decide which one you like. MBA is, I think, more valuable for those who have some experience, at least uh, 3 to 4 years of experience. But then again, it comes down to personal preference. You're welcome, Ashwin. I got offer from St. Andrews and Newcastle University. Newcastle University gave scholarship, but St. Andrews didn't. Should I consider Newcastle University? Which that's a different question. So yeah, yeah. If you are getting scholarship, definitely you can consider Newcastle University, because I had some of my friends. They did their masters from um, Newcastle University in advanced computer science uh, course, and they were able to get into some really big companies like Ripple and stuff. So yeah, it could be a good option, and their course content is again very flexible. So Newcastle University can again be a good option. Which kind of basics one should learn before starting MSc Data Science? So I already have a video on this particular topic. I've explained things in detail. So I will quickly grab that link and I will post it in the chat. So that should help you. Hmm. I posted that video mm, a while ago, so I need to find that. Yep, I got it. And this is the video. Joining QMUL in September intake, your guidance helped a lot. I'm glad you found these sessions and everything to be helpful, and all the very best for your masters, Pranav. Masters in data science versus masters in artificial intelligence in UK have deep interest in research. So, mm, so when you do your masters in AI, you solely focus on the machine learning and deep learning aspect. And when you do data science, you do look into machine learning and deep learning, but along with that you also learn how to handle data, different type of data, tabular data, image data, uh, text data. So there are lots and lots of different type of uh, data that we can come across. So you learn those things as well. It would be very hard for me to pick one, is because I like to play around data, but I also like machine learning and deep learning part. So I learned machine learning and deep learning part quite extensively even before joining my masters. During a masters, I learned a lot about data management and uh, working around various type of data. So now I have like good idea about both of these things. So even if you go for data science or AI, you will have research options. You can do quite a lot of research in both the fields. So that's there. So from research perspective, I can't tell you which one to pick, but I told you uh, what data science focuses more on and what AI focus on. So now you can probably decide which one you want to get into, and probably you can make your decision based on that. I did BS Maths. Which course should I choose? Also want to know about teaching field. You have done your bachelor's in maths, and maths is a backbone for data science, machine learning, and AI as well. So I think you can do your data science course, or even if you want to get into AI or something like that, you can pursue any sort of course related to data field. That would be fine. um, Teaching field, I think you will have to go for PhD, if you want to get into teaching. So that is something you can consider after your masters. So when you are doing your masters, you should already be thinking about PhD as well. You should also look for, because in the UK masters is for 1 year. So by the time you will finish your masters, you should start, before that you should start your application for PhD. So you should look for all the possible options like fundings and what different type of uh, PhDs are there. There are part-time PhDs, there are full-time PhDs. So yeah, you can start looking into those things when you are doing your masters. Or if you don't want to do masters, then you can probably get into research based. I mean, there are two types of masters. There is one research based masters, which is probably called MRes here in the UK, and there is another master which is called as taught program. So you can look into some MRes, and I think there are some really good research based masters specifically for data science in University of Cambridge. So yeah, that is there, but then they all the other universities also provide some sort of research, so research based programs, so you can probably look into those as well. Hi bro, have you found a job yet since you were laid off? Yes, I have, and it's already been a week since I joined. So I have finished my first week successfully and it was fun. So I also discussed about this in the initial part of today's live stream, so you can probably check out that section. I chose data analytics over data science at QMUL because it is very application based, and all the fundamentals like MLDL and neural networks are in my course curriculum. Yeah, that's fair enough. As long as you know what you're doing and what you are interested in, I think it's fine to go for any course. Hi Roshan, how to prepare for IELTS? Any leads for the online offline courses? So I would say you don't really need any courses for IELTS. There are a lot of resources available on YouTube. Uh, I don't remember the YouTube channel name because when I prepared, it's been around 2 years now. So I don't remember the channel name, but if you just search for IELTS listening, IELTS reading, writing, and what is the other one? Reading, writing, listening, speaking. Yeah, I always forget the speaking part. So you can probably practice those things from YouTube. For speaking, I think what you can do is you can, if you have your friends, they're also planning for masters and they also want to prepare for IELTS, then you guys can take sample questions from internet. You can simply search for IELTS speaking practice problems, and you can ask those questions to your friend and they will answer to you, and vice versa. So that way you can do. But if you don't have any friends who are preparing for IELTS, you can just ask one of them to help you prepare. uh, in that case, you should not search for questions, ask them to search for questions, because then you will look into the questions and you will already be preparing. Even unconsciously you will start preparing those answers, and that is what you should not do. But if you don't want to involve any of your friends, you can simply search for those questions, and you should just download it, and you should just stand in front of mirror and read a question and start answering those questions immediately without giving yourself any time to think about the answers for those questions. So that way you will be able to prepare for speaking as well. And I think I have made one video or maybe one or two videos related to IELTS on my channel, so you can probably look into that. I have given some tips, so yeah, that should also help you. or maybe if I can simply just look for that video, so that should help, I guess. Yeah. Mm, well, you can just go to the playlist section on my page. I have like what, 3 videos there, so you can watch those and you will get some value out of it. But if you don't want to watch, that's totally fine. You can just go to YouTube and search for IELTS reading, listening, and writing, and you will be able to find some good resources there. I'm confused to take the course of applied data science or data science. Could you explain which course is good? So by just a name, you cannot decide whether a course, which course you should pick. But in general, the applied data science course is mainly for uh, using all the packages and building a particular product and things like that. Data science usually, and on the other hand, the data science course deals mostly with understanding the nitty gritty of algorithms and how things work. So that's there. But again, there are a lot of courses from lot of various universities. They offer applied data science courses, but then they are covering almost everything which is being covered in data science courses and vice versa. So that's there. It totally depends on what modules particular university is offering and what all things they are covering in a particular module. So that's there. But then the difference is just that much. Applied data science is mostly for the application part, like the building part, but data science is mostly for understanding the nitty gritty of various algorithms, and of course after that how you can implement those algorithms. Best university for masters in AI in UK under 20k total fee. So I don't know this. Under 20k is the hard part, because if you just ask for a best university for AI, it should be University of Edinburgh, but then their fees is like £35,000, so it's very expensive, or maybe £38,000, something like that. I probably will have to look into, but it will take some time. So I will still make a note of it. Whenever I get time, I will probably make a video, or I will let you know, but I can't really promise anything. So the good start could be to simply just Google search masters in AI in UK and see which all universities are covering. And if you are able to find some courses, you can always reach out to me with probably a link of those courses. In that case, I can probably help you. So that would be the faster way to do it. What about the job market for data science in Germany? Because I have also applied for German Public University as backup. Again, the job market is very similar in almost all the locations, but I was just talking to one of my friends. She is doing her master's in Germany, not in data science, but she thinks that there are lots and lots of jobs specifically for data science. So that's a good thing to know. So that is there. But I think the competition would be relatively low in Germany as compared to UK, because UK is an English speaking country and most people would like to be in UK mainly because of that. When you go to Germany, you need to know German up to a certain extent. So that usually demotivates quite a lot of people to not choose Germany. So that is there. But if you can learn German, I think Germany would be a very good place to do your masters and probably to find a job. You're welcome, Aditya. Is it possible to do 1 year masters from UK and move to US for 2 years master, second master? Is it worth it? I don't know why one should want to do that, and it will take quite a lot of resource in terms of money and time. So that's there, and for me, I strongly believe it's not worth. But if you have something in your mind, if you think that is the way to do it, then it could be worth. But for me, I personally can't see any worth in that. Bro, I got unconditional offer from Swansea. I am proceeding to pay deposit in this month. Is this a good university for MSc Advanced Computer Science? Is it? I think you're saying the fees is 21 lakh. So yeah, as for advanced computer science course content, I don't know about that, so I can't really comment much on that. But if you have made your decision, if you have made your mind that you want to get into that university, and if you have, uh, if you feel like yes, that is the best possible option, then yes, you should go for it. And I think you're going for a September intake, so it's already March now. So even if uh, someone says that no, this course is not good, I don't think it will stop you from that. And I'm not saying that the course is not good because I don't really have any idea about it. So that's there. So I think you can probably go for it, because as you are about to pay fees, you have probably made your mind. So that's there. But uh, I will probably look into the course content once, and I will let you know. So yeah, just put it in the comments section. MSc Advanced Computer Science from Swansea University. So I will reply that to your comment. Bro, which one is best for DS? Bristol, Glasgow. I would pick Glasgow over Bristol. How is QMUL for data science? It's a good university. How to use ChatGPT to do data science work? It's a very good question, and I think to learn data science, ChatGPT can help you quite a lot. You can literally treat ChatGPT as a friend. So you can start with, hey, tell me what all topics do I need to learn in data science. It will tell you that. From that, you can pick whichever topic you feel you are not comfortable with. So let's say it tells you you need to know data analysis, you need to do exploratory data analysis, let's say. So you can ask what all things I can do in ADA. It will tell you all those things, and if there is something which you feel you're not clear with, you can always ask it to uh, give you a Python code to demonstrate that particular step. So that way you will be able to make very good use of ChatGPT, and that way you will be able to learn quite a lot. So yeah, that can be very good. I think I will try to make a video on this. It could be a of good help for a lot of people, I think. My IT subject teacher said that in future there will be more IT crisis, mean those who have more skills of IT, they will survive in job. How should we perfect in it? That's my question. uh, See, the IT field is like, you need to keep improving, you need to keep updating yourself. So if you start to lag behind, so let's say let's just go 10 years back. If you had known Java and its frameworks, we'll say Spring Boot, um, there were so many jobs, you could have just find jobs very easily if you had known Java and those kind of things. And now if you go into market with just Java and uh, its frameworks, it's just very hard to find a job. And let's say 10 years back you joined a company with your Java skills and stuff, and you started work in that company. You worked for a few years and you decided not to improve yourself, and that company where you were working decided to move from Java to JavaScript and its frameworks. You probably would lose a job, and because you did not invest in learning new stuff, you did not try to update yourself. So it was the same case back then as well, and it will be the same case in the future. So it's nothing new, it's something which has been there in IT for a very long time. It's a it's a very evolving field. You just have to keep learning new things to stay up to date, and to stay up to date in the market as well. So yeah, you just need to make sure that you are learning all the new things which are coming in the market. Maybe not all the things, that would be just overstatement, I suppose. But whatever is relevant to you. So for me, I'm a data scientist, so um, I use Python on like daily basis, but then Julia is picking up pace quite fast, so I will probably look into Julia uh, at some point. And I will also go for some and also in machine learning there are a lot of various uh, new stuff which are coming. Deep learning is like, you get new thing every new papers every now and then. So there are like lots and lots of things that we need to look into. So yeah, I always try to look for new things to learn, and that's how you will stay up to date. Just give me a second. I'm just looking into a mail. I mean, it's an important email, so that's all. we have some issues with our internet. It was just reconnecting, and that's what the email was about. So yeah, I will just look into that email. And also I have like quite a lot of one-to-one sessions booked today and also tomorrow. So mm, I will take few more questions, and we will probably call it a day. Yeah, so yeah, is career gap uh, matters while searching for job after completing MSc in UK? If you have a significant amount of year gap, then yes, it does matter. But if you did something useful, if you did something which was which you can just justify your gap, I think it should be fine. But then yeah, if you have like quite a lot of gap, then it does matter. Is it really expensive to settle in London? It is expensive. It is quite expensive. um, because for the room where I'm living right now, I'm paying rent around £475 per month. If I take the similar room in London, I will easily be paying 700 or maybe more. So that's there. USA is competitive, just a profile of 6.3 GPA, 321 GRE, 7 IELTS. I think I won't get a good college for CS. So thinking to do 1 year masters in UK, then move to US for second masters. Mm, yeah, I mean, if your ultimate goal is to move to US, then probably you could try that route, and it probably would pay off. But I don't know. Yeah, you could try that. What is really advanced certification in AI data science? Advanced certification, I don't know much about it. I think it's getting certification from some very um, some established party or something. So yeah, it could be that, but I don't really have much idea about it. I never looked into it. This is the link for Queen's University of Belfast course. I think you won't be able to post any links because YouTube just automatically removes when a particular link is posted by someone other than me. One should get data science with placement year or 1 year master's is best. If you have some experience, then you don't need placement year. But if you are someone who is a fresher, you can take placement year. And I also have a video about placement year on my channel, so you can probably check out that. Should one opt to live in London or outside? I think my internet will disconnect again in like 10-15 minutes, but yeah, so that's why I will just take these questions, and I'll probably end the live stream. Yeah, outside of it, in terms of low cost of living and prospects of part-time jobs, I would prefer to stay outside London. It's expensive, but yeah, you get to get a lot of part-time jobs. But then it's not like you won't be able to find part-time jobs in other locations. So it is possible to get part-time jobs in other locations. But yeah, it is relatively hard if we compare it with London. How is Australia for masters? So I don't have much idea about Australia. I probably know someone in Australia, but I never got to talk to them. So I don't know. But if there are a lot of people who are interested in Australia, then probably I can reach out to my friends. So yeah, I will post a poll on the community section about are you interested in masters in Australia. If I get like quite a lot of upvotes, then I will probably uh, do it. Bro, have you? I think you're asking about me. Yes, I have taken PSW. I have two offers from for data science, QMUL, Glasgow. Which one should I choose? Oh, both the universities are really good. You just need to. I mean, in terms of course content and teaching and everything, I think both are good. You can probably choose based on location and stuff. So I prefer to stay outside London. So I would always pick Glasgow over London, I think, because Glasgow is again a major city, but it's not as expensive as London. And again, University of Glasgow is a good one. So yeah, my pick would be University of Glasgow. Why did you work in India after your bachelor? So yeah, I worked in India for around 2 to 3 years, I guess. Yeah. Have you done masters or only bachelors? I have done my masters from Newcastle University here in the UK. Alright, guys. So um, currently, are you working in data science field, brother? Yes, I am working in the data science field. So yeah, I will be ending the live stream now because the internet connection might go off now. So yeah, I will see you guys. Uh, I will see you guys, yeah, next Saturday, 12 p.m. So have a great weekend and enjoy your time and happy learning. Bye.